觉得可以成为一个人生的赢家才算成功。当然，人生的赢家他不只是在某个领域上，我希望是在整个人生的过程中，包括事业、家庭、生活每个方面，得到自己想要的东西，得到自己的满足，所以每天能很开心、很喜悦，这样算是成功。
From a very young age, we always had something. When you're 12 and 13, I didn't really know what that feeling was or how it was or where it would go. But I think my wife's sister said to me, she remembers when I was quite young, that I said, I'll marry your sister one day. I don't know how old I was, but and I think that was before we were together.
应该会很珍惜我当球员的时光吧，这样他们才能记住我在球场上的样子。如果说褪下这些光环之后，可能我就跟一般人一样，没有什么不同。让我应该会很搞笑，然后开玩笑，然后让他们记住我开心的样子。
最骄傲的一刻，就是当爸爸的时候，陪老婆去待产的时候。
可以记录一下你当时的心情。
当时的心情应该是很感动的，因为生小孩的时候，其实妈妈是很痛的，对，会很痛。
Hello everybody, good afternoon and warm welcome to T2 Cavern, where the T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League is underway, and today is day 3 of round 2, and still we have a lot to offer on the plate. Okay, before we get started, why don't we check out the current standings right now? All right, from the men's leaderboard, you can check out that Alexander Shibayev is taking the lead in the men's singles, followed by Chen Jian-an. And this is the second half of the 6 here. Let's check out the women's side. Sun Yinsha replacing China's Wu Yang is now taking the lead, followed by Wang Manyu replacing Ding Yin. And this is the second half of the women's leaderboard. Now check out the team standings. Currently, Team Maze is leading the show with 1,124 points earned. And today we have 2 fixtures this afternoon. What you're going to see is the first one featuring Team JJ and Team Maze. And the second fixture will start around local time 5 p.m. featuring Team Rossi and Team Person. All right, folks, are we ready? Now let's get the show on the road. First of all, let's put our hands together for Team JJ, led by Zheng Jialiang. And the players are Vladimir Samsonov, Zhuang Zhiyuan, Tomokazu Harimoto, Sun Yinsha replacing Wu Yang, Jiong Jihei, Tian Zhixi, last but not least, Matilda Elko. Now, equally, folks, let's warmly welcome Team Maze, led by Michael Maze, Team Novo, Alexander Shibayev, Chen Jian-an, Feng Tianwei, Yang Haiyun, and Hina Hayata. All right, now let's also warmly welcome our referee team, Mr. Sam Coleman and Miss Winnie Che. All right, well, the 2 captains step forward. Let's go through the first round of coin toss. JJ and Michael. Alrighty, Michael, let's give you the choice first.
Black.
As always, black. That's your favorite color, I can tell. Let's do that. Wow, your wish has been granted. Choice?
Hina Hayata.
Hina Hayata, Zhao Tianxina. Great choice. JJ, your answer?
Matilda from Sweden.
All right, Matilda Elkom of Sweden. Game 1 is about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the T2 Asia Pacific League for day 3, the final day of action from round 2, right here in the Pinewood studios of southern Malaysia. I'm Gavin Rumgay, the 12-time Scottish men's champion, and I'm excited to commentate on both team matches today. In the box with me for today's action is Ashley Given, the 5 times Irish national women's champion. Ashley, we have some breaking news that has just come through to us. What's happened?
Yeah, Gavin, been a little bit of an upset on Team Maze's bench this morning. Yang Haiyun unfortunately had to be rushed into hospital last night with kidney stones. This will puncture Team Maze, but we've been told there will be a replacement match, which we will hope to see soon. Obviously, we are starting with Matilda Ekholm from Sweden and Hina Hayata. And Yang Haiyun will be on the bench, and that is full T2 team spirit.
Here we go, with both players just going through the normal warm-ups.
Matilda Ekholm here from Sweden, 35 years old, ranked 33 and has been highest of 20.
And we get a nice shot here of Hina Hayata from Japan. Current ranking just creeping inside the top 20 and has been as high as 16 in the world. Talented lefty, good serves. And smiling as always is referee Sam.
A lot of players in the world always have a little bit of arguments with the referees, but here in T2, you'll not get a nicer group of referees. Lovely, lovely people. Chatting to a lot of them this morning.
Big crowd we have in here this morning. Here we go. So it's Hina Hayata to get us underway.
One love. Love 2.
2 from 2 from the Hayata racket. And now it's Ekholm to give her first service delivery.
This will be a little bit interesting how Hayata deals with the spin of Ekholm. She contacts the ball so well off that backhand. Slightly rushing that one though, but as we've seen before, she does play into matches, so very fiery. We'll be up for this.
Leg. 3-1.
And for those of you just joining us possibly for the first time, it's a very unique format here in the T2 Cavern in the Pinewood Studios. These are 24-minute matches. They're quick fired. You only have 15 seconds between points, normally in table tennis. Also, you have to go back and pick up your own ball. Not here. There's the multi-ball format here. Lots of young ball boys striding around, giving us the ball back.
3-4.
So let's get right into the action.
In there, just going for the early switch. Definitely the right idea against this young player. Trying to mix up the speed, mix up the spin. Nice to see this different little service action in the women's game. Don't see it very often coming around the right hand side of the ball.
So Hayata in these early stages, a couple of points up. Always tough against the Ekholm serve though. And again, great tactics. Last second, just looking to change the direction of the serve.
Very clever. They're serving a little bit more half long, making Hayata guess herself. She could have opened up that one, choosing to push instead, a little bit hesitant because she did miss the serve before.
Both players in the early stages linking well between serve and their first ball. And there's more evidence of that there from the Hayata racket.
A little bit unlucky there. She does have a lovely little service action coming off the serve there. Just trying to disguise the spin a little bit.
Wonderful little angle there. Hayata blocking the first one well, keeping the racket high. Remember here, if we were to get to 10 all, no juices here in the cavern. 10 all, we have excitement, it's sudden death.
10-7.
Ekum trying to do the right thing here, switching up to the middle, then playing out wide. Just need to stay in a little bit more against Hayata. Hayata dominating close to the table this morning.
So 3 game points. And that's quick fire. She's out of the blocks. Really strong performance from the top 20 in the world, Hina Hayata. I think she deserves this first set.
No stay. This is good. No only block. Little small. And she.
Good for us to hear the dialogue between player and coach. If we listen in throughout today's play, you might be able to see what some of these world-class coaches are all about. Important little bits of information that they can get across to their player, sometimes in really stressed circumstances.
It really is nice for you guys at home to be able to hear that. Normally it's private between coach and player on the bench, so getting to hear what these legend of coaches have to say really is entertaining.
Love 1.
You notice here the players have not changed ends either. We don't do that in the cavern until after game 2. It's unique. The players in round 1 took a little bit of time to get used to that.
Interesting there. Hayata choosing to open up with her backhand on the forehand side. Feels confident in her first ball and then wants to turn it to play a forehand after that.
Little glance over the net before the serve. That was fortunate again from Hayata. Matilda showing her feeling though, being able to get that first one back but not the second.
Matilda really is throwing everything into this set. From our box here, we can hear the contact of the blade. Throwing all of her spin, mixing up the angles. Really has to do this against the 16-year-old, just to change the pace. Shake to the head there from Ekum. Knew that was really an unforced error. Not many like those on a receive.
3-4.
Ekum really dealing with the long serve. Just coming across, using that side spin.
From what we've seen of Ekum before, she is comfortable playing that back and anywhere. A little bit surprising that Hayata's choosing to serve long there continuously.
How good was the court positioning there from Hayata? Digging long, keeping the racket high. So as we near the 15-minute mark, with time remaining. Interesting now if Hayata can push forwards and get another set on the board.
5-7.
And that'll go down as an unforced error. That half long ball just going for a little bit too much.
Yep, she's just signaling to herself. She needs to push up with her legs. A little bit of a last minute kick off the racket as well, just to get that ball over the net.
6-7.
Both players are really serving well here in the opening couple of games.
Ekholm just leaving herself exposed there. When she goes to that wide forehand of Hayata, she's got to be careful because that creates a big angle.
You have to remember here though, Ekholm's usually used to playing their forehand to the other player's backhand. These are two left-handed opponents, so a little bit different for both players. Not many left-handers in the world to compete against.
Changing, cutting round the left-hand side, and then that serve, deciding to cut round the right-hand side. Always keep your opponent guessing.
Hayata adding a little bit more backspin on that service return. Ekholm choosing to serve a little bit more float, trying to get a little bit of a loose receive there.
10-8.
Nice to see. Two women getting a lot of free points off their service. Really is an interesting factor here in this match.
A little nod of the head from Hayata. Let's see if she's clear in what she's trying to do here on her serve. Much better from the Ekholm racket. A little bit closer to the table. On this forehand, much more acceleration. Players and coaches for each team just getting one timeout per match. And that timeout can last up to 1 minute.
Yeah, how to join, close. Okay, not support. Try the best. Okay, don't defense. Try attack. Okay.
Always interesting. Jiang Jilian just telling Ekholm to be proactive, not reactive. Really important in table tennis. So here we are, ladies and gents. The business end of set 2. And there it is. Ekholm from deep, hooking round the side of the ball. And how many times we see this in table tennis? The fresh air shot. That's a special one. Sudden death. Ekholm with the serve. And there it is! What a comeback and a shout! Tilda Ekholm on fire.
Well, the team bench were in a bigger, happier spirit today. Just seen them just before they walked out on court, having a group circle, a group chant. They've really come out here. Even Vladimir Samsonov giving some advice to Ekholm.
High quality top spin. The problem is we sit now, always like that. Only one way, that way. She's waiting for you. You must turn. You know how to turn. You use your forehand. Good.
Jiang Jilian's get round, use your forehand, get into the game and attack. Well, here we go. The players have changed ends. And we're straight back into some more enthralling action. It's Hayata with the serve.
Confirmation there directly. Turning, getting that forehand in. Ekholm really is a talent for the Swedish team. Talent from Europe.
As I remember, one of the most famous coaches in Sweden, Soren Allen, who coached Jan-Ove Waldner. What he used to believe in was, he would tell you before the match, it's better to win than to lose. And I would definitely agree with that. The fiery Swede looking to push forwards now. Just a little warning. Remember, in table tennis, you've got to throw the ball up at least 6 inches, 15 centimeters.
2-all.
Lovely to see there Ekholm straight in with the attack, being very much aggressive on the receive.
Lovely feeling back from the court. You know someone's talented and good in defence when it looks like they've got so much time.
She really has so much power in that forehand though, just zipping through the ball cross court. And for a lot of you at home, if you can hear that in the background, the crowd are really getting into this match. You can see a clear tactic from the Mia's camp here, playing 1-1, trying to spread Matilda over the table. Interesting though, she could get used to that.
Interesting start here. Set 1, only lasting 4 minutes and 46 seconds. But that really exciting second set, going all the way to sudden death, just over 7 minutes. And this 24-minute match, always interesting. Too much in defence is Matilda Ekholm. Got to remember what our coach JJ was saying earlier. Needs to pivot, needs to attack with the forehand.
You see there, she's got a little bit more power than Hayata at the minute. Choosing to stay in a little bit closer. This is the Matilda Ekholm we love to see.
Both players attacking well. 15 winners from the Hayata forehand to 14 from Ekholm.
5-7.
But it's the Ekholm service that's causing the biggest problem for the Japanese player. Let's keep play continuous.
Heavy spin from the Ekholm backhand. If you're going to play to Hayata's backhand, you got to make sure it's heavy. Too used to going fast over the table.
Will go down as an unforced error. The right idea though, looking to hunt round, but you've got to make sure that your posture is over the ball on those shots.
The serve has been troubling Hayata throughout this match. The Swede has a lot of feeling on the serve, can't serve anywhere at the last second.
Lovely technique. Generating so much power off a low ball. So Hayata with her 2 serves. Could she draw level?
Lovely idea from Ekholm there, choosing to play the first receive to the middle. Knows Hayata wants to stand over, play another backhand. Then she can try and throw off balance by playing directly wide into the Hayata forehand.
Well, game point then. And there it is, another big shout from the Swede and another big performance in set 3.
Team JJ in the practice hall just cheering on their player.
One backhand after middle. Maybe 1 or 2 service you can short forehand after she come here.
Timing's very good now. Yeah, you can control her. Yeah. Yeah. Good try. Yeah.
The coaches here were some of the world's best players.
Fourth game, back on the serve.
Michael Mays, in Denmark's leading player for a couple of decades. So important now that he can pass on that really important information to the Hayata racket. So here we go.
You can really see how effective it is here. The slow, deep spin from Ekholm. Really is an effective play in the women's game. Changing the spin. Ekholm just drifting a little bit too deep there. Hayata is ready in the forehand side, racket high.
A little bit fortunate. That happens a lot in table tennis. The amount of times players can get dribbly nets or a faint edge. You've just got to get on with it though. And that's much better change of pace there. And the Japanese racket ripping over the top of the ball. Certainly is game on here.
3-2.
And with just over 3.5 minutes to go, interesting if they can try and get to the end of this set between 22 and 24 minutes. With less than 2 minutes to go, if we were to finish a game then, we would go into a kill zone game. That would be very interesting. Our players play a shortened game, just first to 5 points. So ladies and gents, keep an eye on that time. It's ticking down quickly.
Interesting little stat there. When the rallies extend after the first 3 shots, Hayata is favourite 5-2.
It would be interesting sometimes if the coaches were to be made aware of these intriguing stats that fortunately we have in front of us. I'm sure the coaches would pay us a lot of money to come over here and peek at some of our stats.
4-5.
Lovely little feeling there from Ekholm. A lot of players at home would have absolutely tried to have nailed that ball. Just enough, a little extra spin on it. We see Hayata implementing that receive a lot of the time, just making the other player unsure of the level of spin that's on it. Sometimes she contacts it really heavy, sometimes just enough to change the direction of the ball.
So we're nicely poised here. 6-4. So well to contort her body there, did the Swede. We thought that ball was going to disappear right onto her shirt.
The Look at what it means to her though. She's really flown out of the blocks here this morning.
5-7.
Just in Swedish there saying so dåligt, so bad. Well, I don't know if it was that bad. I think that was a good service delivery again from the Hayata racket. 40 seconds to go. Got to try and catch up in this set now. And that's going to help.
7.
Pressure now, less than 30 seconds to go. Now come on the serve.
Oh, right underneath that one. That was sliced in half. Look at that, straight down at the bottom of the net. So this is going to be possibly our last point. Oh, there it is! Hina Hayata getting to the white forehand, and it's honours even. Can you believe it? Able to get out of nowhere there. Tilda Echo must have been gutted with that, but delighted with the way she played.
Whole bench welcoming her home, back with 2 points, coming back after just losing the second and third set. Showed mental composure there.
Good fight.
It's Yang Haun there. So good that she's managed to be with us for this afternoon's play after being in such agony.
Well, when you are walking down to reception at 3 AM, doubling over in agony, it really is very stressful for the young 23-year-old.
Let's enjoy one or two of these match highlights. What a cracker to open up our first session. Crowd have been awesome. The play's been brilliant. The Swede really animated, and I think it was fitting. Both players playing really well. And we finish off with a wonderful 2-all draw in this first game.
All right, folks, Hina is with us right now. Hina, congratulations on winning the last kill zone point. It was very difficult, nail-biting one. How did you manage to tough out towards the end?
最後の9ゾーンの試合おめでとうございます。どうやって試合を勝てましたか？
バックに出るか出ないかのサーブが効いてたので出したんですけど、相手が思い切って回り込んできたのを、必死でもう1本取りに行くつもりで、打ち返すことができたのですごい良かったです。
I was expecting her back serve, and then I was just thinking that it's just another point. So no matter what, I have to give my all to gain that 1 point, and that was my thinking at that point of the time.
Absolutely, you certainly gave it all to the audience and yourself. Congratulations on winning this critical point. Thank you very much, Hina. All right, stick around. We'll be back actually very soon with game 2.
From a very young age, we always had something. When you're 12 and 13, I didn't really know what that feeling was or how it was or where it would go. But I think my wife's sister said to me, she remembers when I was quite young, that I said, I'll marry your sister one day. I don't know how old I was, but and I think that was before we were together.
Welcome back. Now that the two captains are here, let's go to the second round of coin toss. JJ, your choice this time.
Black.
Black as well. Wow. Red. Sorry, red. Lucky is still on Michael's side.
Yeah, you will see on my right side here, you will see Timo Boll.
Timo Boll of Germany.
Zhang Zhiyuan.
Zhang Zhiyuan of Chinese Taipei. What a match. All right, bring them on for game 2.
So what a wonderful game we had from the two female players in the first one, Hina Hayata and Ekholm, in a well-deserved 2-all draw. But now for the first men's match with Chuan Chi-wan and Germany's Timo Boll.
Here in the blue t-shirt we have Chuan Chi-wan, highest rank of 3 in the world, currently sitting at 10. He was 2016 Slovenian Open runner-up.
And as we extend to the other side of the table and we watch Timo, current ranking of 8, and he's been as high as world #1. He's got so much on his CV, does Timo, and it's still referee Meng, and he is very quick to call time. Remember, it's only going to be 15 seconds between points here. Rapid fire. Timo Boll from Team Mays, and he's going to get us underway in this one. Hopefully Timo's relaxed after his epic match from 2 days ago, where he was a bit riled and a bit upset.
Well, we know how much of a professional he is. He'll be coming here this morning, fresh outlook. This is a different match, ready to make his mark. Of course, just before we started here, Timo said to us he was a little bit tired this morning, but said it with a little bit of a laugh on his face. He is such a character, as our Timo.
3-1.
Suppose at 36 years old, and you wake up in the morning not as fresh as you once were. But a lot of experience. A wonderful rally there. Chuan looking so relaxed, away from the table. Long rangy shots.
Left. 3-2.
Nice view there of our VIPs and dignitaries sitting over there on the wonderful sofas. Look how relaxed they are over there.
We've seen Chuan Chi-wan fight to the death here in the cavern, but it's interesting to note on the ITTF website they have the head-to-head result as 8-1 in favour of Timo.
3-4.
Let's see if the result on paper will translate to the match here.
How much do you think the new ball has affected Timo with the amount of spin that he gets on the half-long spin-ups now?
Oh, well, absolutely, massively. He's adapted well, though. I think this new DHS ball does suit him a little bit better. He can get a little bit more grip off it in his first spin-up, whereas a few of the other plastic balls now, a little bit too flat, favouring the more Asian player in quick-to-quick rallies.
Oh, what a wonderful forehand there. That dipped. Taking the edge just slightly as well, maybe. It's Chuan just trailing 4-6.
Really is lovely to see just in the foreground here. Michael Mays and Samsonov just exchanging a few jokes, a few laughs. Really is lovely team spirit between both of these teams.
7-5.
Not the time for a service error. hand from Chinese Taipei as he walks back to his towel. Just maybe has time to reflect on that, get back to that positive frame of mind. You see our Chinese commentators over there.
Timo being very active here, looking to take the ball super early off the bounce, cause Chuan to step back a little bit so he can control the whole table.
6-8.
Adding a little bit of the flick of the wrist there last second just to create the angle of the ball.
And seeing that ball so well as Timo. It's never just a passive block. He's able to just roll over the top of it.
9-7.
Service just drifting a little bit half long. Timo not really adjusting to it.
Left. 9-7.
Keeping these serves tight.
10-7.
Now, if this is Timo Boll feeling tired, I would love to see what he's like at his peak. This is absolutely perfection from the German so far.
8-10.
Interesting times as we near the end of the first set. Wonderful slow-mo there of the Timo reverse serve. And what a sight that is. Another half-long error, and that's costly from the Chuan racket. But Timo, deserved winner of that first set.
Then quality in the block, otherwise he attack too good. Sometimes block straight, and then middle backhand, then he has to move a little bit more, and then after you can attack. And then this service to forehand is normally pretty good.
Wise words from Michael Mays. A lot of mutual respect between the two. They're of similar ages as well, Michael Mays and Timo. Well, let's see then if Boll can continue to get that quality on the block, playing a little bit straight, as they said. And there it is. It's great when you can sit back at the sidelines and know that your player has the ability to do what you say.
Look at our lovely crowd here getting right into the action this morning. This is definitely the most animated crowd we've had so far. Great to see, great to hear.
2-all.
Timo just a little bit agitated there, or maybe just starting to slightly tighten up, just trying to loosen it off. Play a little bit more relaxed like we have seen from him.
3-2.
Well played from Chuan. He's staying very focused as well. What a wonderful rally, and some of the crowd are off their feet as well. Quad muscles jumping through the ball. You've got to be happy with that one. And you win some of these long extended points. Oh, he ran round blind there, did Timo. Nobody home for the next shot. He would have needed a doubles partner there.
Timo arriving to the forehand there early. New Chuan loves to play his backhand flick deep into the Timo forehand.
5-4.
Beautiful shot there from Chuan as we get down to just over 15 minutes of this 24-minute match. So wonderful here in this film studio 2, right here in the Pinewood Studios. And the playing conditions here make for some awesome viewing. We have 3,000 lux of lighting here.
5-6.
So the players are given so much opportunity to see the ball. That's why we're getting a lot of these longer extended rallies.
Lovely little side topspin there from Timo on the service action. Catching Chuan just a little bit. The action rarely changes on the Timo reverse serve. Very deceptive indeed.
Chuan battling so hard to try and find his forehand there.
Continuously doing the right thing against Timo. He can't afford just to play backhands. He needs to compete forehand to forehand here. That's a lovely little connection he made there, right up the line. Hasn't done too many of those, chooses to play cross court on the average shot, but here we see him changing it up.
It's a nice, lovely little low spin.
I hope many of you are doing what Matilda Ekholm is doing right now, sitting back and enjoying this match with a nice cup of tea.
And another nice serve and into third ball. So important that you can get that nice flow between serve and then opening up. But it wasn't to be this time. That ball just jumping up onto his top edge of the racket. Chuan, he's still right here. If he was to win this serve, it's going to be a very interesting finish to the set. Really positioning the ball well. It's the Chinese Taipei athlete.
Absolutely. Well, he has to here. Timo is one of the most flexible players on the World Tour. So Chuan has to make sure the location of the ball is a little bit deeper, a little bit more into the left hip of Timo.
Two big serves coming up. Big shout, and he deserved to shout there. He made such good contact there on the reloop.
See from the replay there, he fully threw his body into that one.
The trademark Timo ball, side and top reverse. And he's shouting there, come on, have a read of that one. So, sudden death then. This is when you prefer to serve. Oh, that was tight from Chuan, just not being able to get over that ball. We've seen in the last 3 or 4 days Timo losing 1 or 2 of these important sudden death games, so he's going to be delighted with that one.
But in the end you move a little bit better. But finally it's a little bit also, if you're a little bit more active with your receive, then somehow you are more fast after also. If you only give, then he gives pressure and then you come late. Okay, come on.
Interesting there. He was just telling Timo, be a little bit more aggressive, do more with the receive. In bottom right-hand side of our little screen here, we see Feng Chanwei warming up against.
Yep, that's Chen Qianan there on the other side. So it's good to see them just warming up the body and the strokes before they get released into this wonderful set.
Round 1.
Smarter play from Chuan though in this set, being a little bit more active on the receive. Love to hear what JJ had have told him in that little timeout.
Go! 1, 2. 2-all.
That's a good place off the Chuan's racket, being able to rip that ball wide, but if you go there, it's got to be with extreme quality. He just makes that look so easy back there. He's almost so far back, he's in another film studio.
This is exactly what Michael told Timo to do, be a little bit more active on the receive, a little bit more aggressive. Chuan must have heard that advice over from the JJ camp. That lovely little camera angle there is coming live to you on court from our little cameraman. This is very active stuff.
3-5.
That's exactly what Michael Mays was saying to Timo. Got to be looking to be proactive. You've got to get that body ready and fired up, linking between shots.
3-6.
Michael saying there from the corner, look, he just accelerated through the wrist. This is what we need from Timo. This is him at his best, aggressive.
7-4.
A really good shot there from Chuan, because I thought when Timo touched that shot with his backhand that was going to stay short, but it didn't. Look at that, drifting long.
Well, that's what Michael warned him about. If you just play the ball softly on the table, a chance that it could drift, letting Chuan in. And we both know that he's got a lot of pressure on his forehand side.
So it's Chuan. It's nicely poised. It's 7-5 in this crucial third set.
5-8.
Linking again, looking to do more against the Timo ball reverse serve. We don't see many players doing that. The finger goes up from Timo. Just to apologise. Didn't hit that ball as cleanly as he normally does.
A little bit lucky there was Timo. Receive going a little bit too loose. Chuan just rushing that slightly, knew the ball was there for the taking.
A little shout, trying to get himself fired up as Chuan. But I think it was a little bit cloudy there, and he's thought, look, let's get a timeout in.
called it late, sent an apology there to
现在
Timo.
中间反手太多了，对吧？你正手直线球太少，对吧？发好这个球，这个球很重要，想好怎么发。打球果断一点，脆一点，不要顾虑太多，是吧？发好球啊，这个球，拿下这个球。
You can see from the Chuan t-shirt that he's working extremely hard in the cavern.
That's where you do fancy Chuan when he's round and he's got plenty of time to play that forehand. Just hits that ball a little bit more powerfully than the German. Gotta be pleased with that.
Let 7-9.
Timo fortunate there. That serve was coming long.
Opting for the change of pace there. A little bit quicker on the pendulum serve, firing his arm right through the ball.
At the way he's able to construct a point. All the juniors these days say you've got to hit the ball hard. No, you don't. You can stand there, you can give a couple of lollipop blocks. Nothing wrong with that.
Little shout from the crowd there. Fully into this match with just over 5 minutes left.
Chayo. There we go, the crowd are really juiced up. Oh, there it is! Wonderful little serve from Chuan. Why wouldn't you celebrate that?
Little wry smile there from Timo. He knows what he did wrong there. Knew it was the right shot, just should have put a little bit more spin in the ball.
Oh, there it is! Chuan winning both points off the serve. He's got to be loving the way he's played that third set.
你要相似以后，你必须得反手拖住他的直线到他的反手，你的正手要多一点直线球，你少这个话就很难打。
So as Timo just cleans the racket to optimise the grip on the rubber surface, we're back in play. And with 3 minutes and 40 to go, we might not get a full set here, but whoever's in the lead will take a point individually and for the team. Oh! Little Ma Long chop block there. And that was absolutely hacked in half. You could almost hear that.
Facade there for Timo. He's right in this, skipping back from the table. Knows there's not much time left in the clock. Really got to push on if he's going to win this set.
It was just a typical example there of delivering an unbelievable serve, but then it working against you. Got all the spin back.
Let 3-1. Let 3-1.
Another 2.5 minutes of serving lets, and Chuan will be delighted. Whoa! What an incredible reloop that was!
Little bit of a change of play there from Chuan. Oh, look, Timo signaling timeout to Michael Mears. Come on, coach, on your feet. I need some advice.
He's playing good also. Runs good.
Yeah.
But now normally will come some what?
Still possible.
Yeah. Yeah, still possible, of course. Just try, move. Quality, then play good team.
Interesting enough, though, in the head-to-heads between coach and player on the IHTF website, it has Chuan winning against Michael Mears 2-1.
Timo is just wanting to get on with this. Chuan smiling.
Left. 3-4.
Big shout and a lovely link up between serve and his third ball was Timo.
Just listen to this crowd here. Everywhere Timo goes, the crowd follows.
Oh, a backhand from deep from Chuan. I'm not sure that he even fancied that himself. After playing from the wide forehand, oh, that was tough.
That will hurt the Chuan camp. Just throwing his body a little bit too quick into the ball, making too much contact, not brushing underneath the ball enough.
This could be the final serve. It's a dribbly little spin from Chuan. Ball is up, ready to play again. Oh no! It wouldn't be Timo Ball if there wasn't controversy.
Little smart tactic from Chuan there. Sorry. Oh, wait. I need some time.
This is when this rule gets a bit ugly.
Timo just having a few words there with the lead umpire coming down into the court. Really isn't happy.
跟观众讲一讲，你怎么打？你怎么打波尔的？打不好啊！人家对你讲啊，你跟观众讲。
Well, we see some of the useful stats there. Look how many forehand winners from the Chuan Chi-Wan racket. Obviously, a few more backhand winners from the more two-winged Timo Ball. Let's sit back and enjoy some of the highlights. We've seen two cracking matches so far to get us underway on day 3 in the Cavernous Cavern. So many long, extended rallies from both players. But I think it was fitting there that we ended up again in a draw.
Welcome back. All right, Timo is with me. Timo, congratulations, first of all, on your winning 2 points for the team. A win is a win here. Points really earned by the team is very, very precious. On the other hand, people would like to know if this new scoring system really helps you bring out the best of you.
Yeah, it depends on me, not on the system. But of course, you are more stressed, especially in this deciding situations like in the end now. And so yeah, Zhuang used it, the time-based system a little bit, slowed the game down when he was leading. But this is the system, and this is his right.
Absolutely. Time does play a factor here, really, and the role is very important. All right, congratulations on winning 2 points anyway, Timo. Thank you very much. All right, we'll take a short break. When we come back, Game 3 to unfold.
应该会很珍惜我当球员的时光吧，这样他们才能记住我在球场上的样子。如果说退下这些光环之后，可能我就跟一般人一样，没有什么不同。我应该会很搞笑，然后开玩笑，然后让他们记住我开心的样子。
Welcome back. Totally action-packed, 4-piece with JG team and May's team. Right now, JJ, your choice. 什么颜色？
黑色，黑色。
Black color. Let's check it out. Coin toss. Sorry, JJ. The chance is still with Michael. Michael, your luck.
Yeah, we will see. But Feng Chengwei will play on the right side.
All right, the third game with Feng Tianwei on the right side. JJ.
田志细生 South Korea.
All right, Jung Ji-hee. Bring them on.
So we're quickly back into game 3. And we're back on the women's matches again. Timo and Chuan offering up a wonderful 2-all draw. And in the first game, Hayata against Ekholm, that was also 2-all. So we are beautifully poised here for the third match of the day.
John Ji here in the blue t-shirt, age 25, ranked 22nd in the world. A little bit of a slow start here in T2. Will want to make her mark in this match.
And as we pan over this way to Feng Tianwei, well, there's not a lot she hasn't done in the game. Currently ranked at 4, been as high as 2. Getting on a little bit at 30, but that's still young enough when you see the likes of Vladimir Samsonov and Timo Boll strolling around the building. And a change of referee, it's Pari Kali of Malaysia sitting comfortably. Best seat in the house for this one. So it's Feng Tianwei of Singapore to get us off to a very fast start.
Two in a row from the Feng racket, deep into the John Ji-hee forehand. This must be a clear tactic from the Singaporean.
We've seen over the first week and the 2 preceding days here that Jeong struggling a little bit, but she plays a lot of shots right onto opponents' wings, and when you do that, you have to play with huge quality.
What a start here from Feng. Looks like you get her forehand in directly. This will be a tactic from Michael Mays, always looking for his own forehand when he was playing.
So as tempting as it is there for Jeong Ji-hee to spin up a half-long serve, sometimes you've just got to say, look, it's not in my interest to do that. Half-long serve, let's hack it back.
We've seen this time and time again. Scoreboard pressure. Feng was 6-0 there. John Ji just dumping the serve into the net. Now, this isn't something that's great, serving half long to the Fung racket. Really needs to adopt some tighter serves here, John.
It's a shame to see this because Jung Ji-hee is perfectly capable. Obviously been up in the top 20 in the world. And she struggled in the Australian World Tour as well, but hopefully that will make her feel a little better, getting the first point on the scoreboard.
Fung just playing a lot smarter here, changing the angle, playing into the middle, then directly out wide.
(11-1), game to Feng of teammates.
Service, good spin, good move. Legs, legs, legs. It's good. Just continue. Good feeling to it. Come on.
Players, Jion. Second game, Jion to serve, Lovo.
JJ trying to get his player to get up on her feet, dancing around, get a little bit quicker.
1-0.
A little bit of a better serve there from John, serving a little bit tighter, pushing Fung to do something with the receive.
It's tempting to play the half-long shot. I feel that's still the right idea, and she's just not getting enough on that shot.
1-2.
Fung just a little bit tight there in the forehand, not fully getting around the ball. Definitely down to John, just creating a little bit more of an angle.
These 24-minute matches, they really are packed with excitement, and it's not often in Timo Boll's career that he openly says, "Look, I'm stressed," and you could really see that with the way that the system ticking down of the clock. This is exactly what we want to see in sport.
Let 3-2.
Much better from John racket, playing a little bit wider to the Fung forehand, staying off Fung's racket. Definitely needs to create more of an angle here, or else she'll get into over rallies, which she is in favour in this match.
Huge stat there. Fung way ahead in those early exchanges in a rally, winning 71%. Huge.
Nice little float serve there from the Singaporean. Just saying to John, come on, have a go.
A little bit sharper is the Korean now. A little bit more quality on those backhands as well. And it's scoreboard pressure. It's just tightening Fung up a little bit. Amazing when you win the first 2 or 3 points of a set, how you relax and just let the shots flow from there.
4-7.
Not over yet though. Fung clearing a backhand cross court. Look at the angle on that, just inside the back line. Adapted well off the net there. JJ just signaling to his player, stay in, stay close, don't open up a table to Feng.
Feng Tianwei just riding out the storm there. A little bit like our veteran Vladi Samsonov, who will be up a little bit later.
Let 7-5.
So 3 points of an advantage now for Jiong. She needs to keep pushing forward. And that's good as well. Much better. The dancing feet have arrived for set 2.
Feng, unsure, she thought that ball was down.
Stop clock.
Saying wasn't an edge.
Touch. Side. Side.
Confusion here.
Outside.
But
Touch.
the referees, as always,
No touch.
trying to do a good job.
9-5-9.
Should be 9-6 there.
Oh, sorry.
JJ a little bit honest from his corner, saying no, the ball did
6-9.
not touch. Don't know how he saw it from that side though.
Come on, referees. Oh, here we go.
Now, it'll be interesting if Jion can keep her composure after that decision. She firmly believes that the ball touched. Sometimes that's enough to knock your confidence.
She just needs to somehow fall over the line here.
Well, it's not going to happen if she continuously plays on the Feng racket.
Play.
Okay. 3 service point. Big Harimoto sitting down there at the side. Can't wait for him to get up later on to show us his skills. So Feng Tianwei, 2 game points down. Oh, there it is, the crowd are up. Jeong Ji-hee has won a game.
JJ.
She'll be absolutely delighted with that one. Confidence boosting, winning an extended rally against Feng. We don't see many of those winners from Jeon Ji-hee.
Let's listen in to what's been said.
Interesting there, speaking Chinese to Jeon Ji-hee, as of course some of you may know, she did used to represent China in the youth team. She went under a different name though, Qian Minwei, now known as Jeon Ji-hee.
Oh, we like Jeon Ji-hee much more. It's got a lovely ring to it. So here we go. Feng Tianwei stepping up for game 3.
Left. Lower.
Feng Tianwei playing a little bit deeper off that backhand receive. You can see fully standing into the left hip of Jeon Ji-hee.
Last two.
Too slow at getting round there was Jeong. I hope they don't show a slow-mo of that because her arm was very, very slow at normal speed there. But that's better acceleration through the ball. That's what's going to get it travelling.
Played well there, but again, just a little bit lucky, playing too much on the Fung racket. But injecting a last-minute piece there did help.
Jeong Ji claiming an edge there. And Fung straight away saying, yep, that touched. With less than half of the time left, still nicely poised.
Now, the ITF has Jeong Ji never beating Fung Changwei. Fung Changwei being the favourite in this match. So we'll see if Jeong Ji can step up to the table.
Left 4-3.
Good stuff from Fung. A little bit like Timo Ball in the previous match, choosing to try and spin over instead of that horrible passive block that we see a lot of players use.
4-5.
That really is table tennis of the highest order. Both players really playing some decent stuff now. So important for Jeong to get purchase out in these serves though. You feel that she does have the more awkward of serves between the two players.
5-6.
The deep throw from the Fung Changwei side. A little cheap point is enough to get her over the line. 20 more of those, please.
Left 5-6.
Umpires are sharp at the minute.
Just a little bit too far away from the table was Jeong. And you'll notice here, as she played that last backhand, just didn't extend enough forwards.
Fung killing the speed there though, off her backhand side, the ball landing a little bit shorter. New Jeong didn't run in.
Lovely view of our cabin here. It's a big area. Lots of different themed locations as well within our film studio. And we'll tell you a little bit more about that later on.
Left 6-8.
Lovely little pendulum action there. 8-7 on the scoreboard. And John's getting back into this one.
So much better when Feng Tianwei is animated, shouting a little bit. That gets the footwork up as well and heightens the adrenaline.
John did well there. Get the racket in front of your body. Control the speed. We'll see it again. Look, straight in front of her. Michael May is just signaling there. Cut the ball in the serve. Fire your arm through it a little bit more, Feng.
Oh, that was your traditional two-bounce serve. Well, if you want to do that back home, you'll get plenty of change out of that one. Look at this. Two lovely bounces on the table. Jeongji hoping that that ball was going to drift off the side.
Well, just like that one did, I suppose. Feng just a little bit unlucky there, probably thinking, is this one going to bounce too, like mine did?
So, still a game point though for the Singaporean player. And there it is, a lovely flat flick there from the Feng Tianwei racket. And that's a huge third set.
Then after you can play. Then, okay, backhand, okay, but sometimes backhand beforehand. Sometimes, this is good.
Players?
Okay, come on, very good.
Players?
Nice to see Yang Haiyun there on her feet. Probably still in a little bit of pain, but of course in T2 spirit, she is choosing to stay on the bench, choosing to support her fellow teammates.
So it's the lefty to get us underway in the fourth.
Low.
I've been there. I've done that numerous times in my career. Top edge the ball out the park.
Lovely little spin up there from Jihan, gripping the ball. Ball going a little bit higher, doesn't matter how high the ball goes over the net. If it's travelling with spin, it'll be difficult.
So less than 5 minutes left. And if we look at the previous game, that lasting just under 5 minutes as well. It's going to be interesting to see if we can get to the end of this set.
Feng adding a little bit more spin there. Last second adjustment of the wrist. A little bit deceptive. John did not see that one.
It'd be good to get a stat up on how many let serves these players have managed so far. It's fascinating as we're sitting here in our commentary box just watching the way some of these amazing cameras are just manoeuvring themselves around the studio.
Anguish on the face of John there.
Got to appreciate that receive. Wonderful little fade flick. John just saying, go and chase that one down. standard has been so high here. Look how early both players are taking that. A lesson for you guys and girls back home. Get that racket out in front of your body. You do that, you save a huge amount of time between shots.
Oh, look at Fung there, stepping her whole body into that backhand flick. Really putting the Jihong backhand under pressure. Well, you can't put my backhand under pressure for the second time. I'll just take that ball a little bit earlier, thank you.
Referee saying, come on, get on with it, ladies. And that's more fast play again from Jong. She really has been part of this match. Less than 2 minutes to go. It's rapid fire. Faster, 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 says Callie. And there you go. There's a quick point for you, referee.
Crowd are on their feet for the last few minutes for this match.
It's like a comedy carnival in here.
Oh, that's a bad miss from the Fung racket there. Not getting her body behind the ball.
Just over a minute. Jeong up by 1. Oh! It was a crash flick! And it meant that she was totally exposed if the ball came back. Couldn't get back to that ball because the table was in the way.
Fung just taking a little bit too long there for the third time. No, she'll not want to quicken the play here at all.
And you would want to shout the house down. $1,000 if you win this match.
Umpire just urging Fung, speed up please.
Oh, a dribbly little edge. The crowd not so knowledgeable this time, but it's difficult to see from up there. Oh, there it is. And it's another defeat for Jeongji. And Mays, look at them. Crowd have played their part. Another fascinating tussle there.
Confirmation, 11-1, 8-11, 11-9 and 9-7 for that Team Mays camp. Another 3 points to add. Look at this interesting little stat here. 7 net balls for Jeong Ji-hee, 1 for Fung Jianwei. Interesting how much luck can favour each player.
There's got to be some great highlights through this one. There was a couple of sets where both players were playing at their best.
Gotta feel a little bit for Jeong Ji-hee, just not fully getting to grips with the T2 system. Few upsetting defeats for her. She'll have to go away, rethink and come back strong for round 3.
Look how many of these long extended rallies between them. But after another 24-minute match, it was Fung Tianwei again deserving to win this one. And it was a relatively comfortable 3-1 victory for Fung Tianwei.
All right, Fung Tianwei is with us. Fung Tianwei, congratulations, first of all. Secondly, would you say the third game was a turning point? 第三局是不是一个转折点呢？
对，因为双方比分都比较激烈，所以每一分咬的都很紧。
今天粉丝很多啊，很多人都在为你加油啊，跟他们说2句话吧。
谢谢大家，谢谢。
There you go. We love your interaction. Keep it up. All right, Kelvin, thanks a lot. Stick around when we come back. Game 4. All right, here we go. JJ is coming back. There you go. I know, yeah, you need a break for that. Well, I know that too. All right, game 4. Coin toss, please. Well, May's team is still leading. Let's give JJ team a chance. Captain?
黑色。
Black. Okay, let's do that. Wow, your wish, yeah, exactly, has been granted.
Samsonov.
Samsonov, Lao Sa. And your answer?
It's Alexander Shabayev.
Shabayev, great choice now. 2 top-class European players for game 4.
Welcome back there from the short break. We are underway here in the 4th match. Should be continuing the fine form of this match so far. 41-year-old Vladimir Samsonov against young gun, the fiery Russian, Alexander Shabayev.
Using forehand, you can try.
A little bit of last-minute advice there from JJ. Trying to get Samsonov out of the blocks. He was a little bit slow to start a few days ago.
Come on.
A lot of mutual respect between these two players. Spend a lot of time together. Seen them in the practice hall every day at the Australian World Tour. The World Tour that Mr. Samsonov managed to win this year to chalk up a 27th title.
Vladimir Samsonov, of course, many of you know, age 41, getting a little bit on, but no one seems to tell him that.
As the camera pans round, a lovely look at the Shabayev forehand. Current ranking of 28, has been as high as 21 in the world.
We're that close to the action there. And just before Shabayev changed to the backhand, cameraman got a bit, nearly got a whack there.
And we still have Hari Kali of Malaysia in the best seat in the house.
Stop. First game, Samsonov of Team JJ to serve, low.
I'm sure we'll witness the usual Samsonov fluent pendulum serves.
Voila.
So as we've touched on before, these guys know each other very well, practice with each other a lot in the World Tour. So this could be a close one.
Love two.
Samsonov, like a bit of a sponge there, absorbing all of Shabayev's power. Trying to use it against him. Looks so fluid from back of the court.
That was quick from the Shabayev racket. Really accelerates through the ball on that extended forehand.
6-3.
How much power can these two players create? Just magical stuff there, going tongue to tongue at the minute.
4-2.
Few whistles from the crowd, really up for this one.
A very strong start for Shabayev. No signs of nerves.
2-6.
Always relaxes the underdog, I think. Having practice against someone as solid and as good as Vladimir Samsonov, it definitely bridges the gap between the players' normal levels.
Shabayev dealing with a change of pace there very well, firing his body into the forehand, deep into the Samsonov backhand.
7-4.
You don't want to serve too many times right onto that trademark Samsonov backhand wing. He's not going to miss many of those. Just going to say I was appreciating the way that Samsonov was playing there, the dead block, but then he actually confused himself. That ball checking up onto that top edge of his racket. That's a good miss from Shabayev, isn't it?
Yep, he's looking to be proactive on the table instead of reactive, as we've been saying time and time again. Same ball again, only just a little bit confused with a nice little chop block there from Samsonov. Just cutting down the pace to Shabayev.
Exactly, because I think when it goes to big loop-to-loop rallies, especially on the forehand side, Shabayev is favourite.
8-7.
Concentration here.
Ball bending there, away from Samsonov. Shabayev just adding a little bit of last second arc in the ball. You can see his forehand racket going the whole way across his body.
Very difficult to describe to you all at home how heavy that serve is. It doesn't look like he's doing much with that. Beautiful contact across the ball though. But it's an unforced error, and you will hardly see any of those off the Samsonov racket normally.
JJ there, just taking a little bit of reflection, thinking a little bit. This set is going to be over soon, so what can I tell Samsonov?
It's great play all round, and again that's just a typical example of both players knowing each other so well.
Samsonov did well there, absorbing the power. The Russian was sending his way.
Player.
Just telling Shabayev to play, and he's in with a backhand serve. What a wonderful big hit that was. It maybe wasn't completely clean, but very deserving of that first set was the Russian.
But you win in the end, so maybe he's not better.
Players, time.
Come on, take it easy, stress down. Just play ball for ball. You play small steps, relax, believe.
As we know before, Shabayev can get a little bit heated. Stress levels rising. Coach Michael Mays just reminding him, keep relaxed, keep focused, breathe within points. You're playing a good level, keep it up.
Love one.
Such a smooth backhand there from Samsonov. Right onto the wing, but if it's as smooth as that, it doesn't usually matter.
Better start from the Belarusian. He's right on this and he's keen to keep things moving.
Let's 2 love.
We don't see Samsonov flick that many balls, but he feels here that he has to be active, he has to be aggressive, or else the Russian will get in with a little bit more power.
1-3.
That was the right idea from Vlad there. The little slow flick into the middle. That would have worked. Back down in that receiving position.
Opting for the long push this time to the Russian's backhand, saying, come on, take a swing, I'm ready, waiting in the blocking position.
4-2. Let 4-2.
A little bit of negativity there from the Shabayev camp. Michael May is just saying, relax, relax, keep going.
2-6.
Amazing how many times Samsonov opens up with less spin than you think.
Shabayev signaling there. He's trying to go over the ball, but there's nothing on it to use. A little bit better there from the Russian, making nice contact with the ball right in front of his body.
Got a wonderful contrast here in this film studio between the noisy crowd to our right and it being lovely and tranquil and comfortable over on the other side at the sofas.
8-3.
Right in the middle. There's a lot of intensity here. Samsonov building a comfortable lead.
Now, we saw this happen 2 days ago in Samsonov's match. Lost the first set easy, only to come out with a 3-1 win. Now, if this happens again, he's come out of the blocks here in the second set. If Shabayev doesn't stop Samsonov's momentum, it is very difficult to deal with the Belarusian.
3-10.
And there it is. The Belarusian Vladimir Samsonov dispatching of Alexander Shabayev in that second set.
1 minute.
Beautiful forehand to finish.
You chop, you maybe have an opportunity the next, you know. Service good, but keep. You find a good opportunity, you serve. Backhand, it's good now, yeah? Continue. Sure, should we do that, yeah?
Time stop, please.
JJ,
Very nice.
very focused, some massive advice there.
JJ always right on in the Samsonov matches. A lot of respect between coach and player.
The game to Samsonov to serve Lava. One love.
Amazing how comfortable Samsonov is. A wonderful little backhand serve, this one.
Now, when Samsonov gets into a flow like this, it's very hard to stop him. He plays with such nice, smooth shots. A lot of finesse, a lot of style kicking off the ball. A lot harder than it looks at home.
1, 2.
Shabayev changing the length of the serve there. Not letting Samsonov open up. Just drifting a little bit longer than he thought.
That's a tough one because Vlad just cutting round the left-hand side of that ball. It makes it tough then to penetrate on your third shot.
Oh, he rarely misses one of those, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh air, even from the Belarusian.
And he was looking at us there in the commentary box. I don't know why he's looking at me.
2 in a row from the Vladimir Samsonov racket, going a little bit longer than usual. Usually see him so much more comfortable there in the backhand wing. Shows just how much pressure there is on the Shabayev forehand.
Oh. Three, 4.
And for those of you just joining us, you couldn't have tuned in at a better time. You're watching two of the heavyweights in the game. The Belarusian and the Russian going right at it here.
There we see just how useful it is to ride along with the shots. Hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball. Wait until you're in a good position, like Samsonov did, and then have a swing.
That's better fighting qualities from Shabayev. He needs to voice it up. That's the way that he plays. He's too quiet like Samsonov. It doesn't work for him. Well, a little nosedive down onto the Taraflex. That's all right if you can get back up though and find your concentration again.
Timo on the side there just having a little bit of a chuckle there to the replay.
7, 5.
A little bit of negativity from Shabayev this morning. Complaining about either his backhand stroke or his backhand rubber. Either way, he doesn't seem to be too comfortable or too happy at the minute.
7, 5.
Both benches glued to this one.
Well, this is an important one for Team Maze to try and lengthen their lead, sitting at 8-6 up at the minute. They don't want to give Samsonov another 2 games.
Strong confidence, high quality top spin, yeah, using your forehand sometimes. Now thinking this ball serve important.
Confirmation there from Zhang Zhiliang. First service after the timeout is key.
8-5.
Trying to gain some momentum after the 1 minute break.
8-5.
Here we go. Vlad with the serve. Didn't do too much there though. Long push. Pushed it back. Less than 8 minutes to go. It's all nicely poised.
7-8.
Rushing Samsonov a little bit there.
1 minute.
Absolutely, and it's pushed Samsonov to take his own timeout. Interesting stuff here in the cavern. Pressure didn't look too much in Samsonov there. He always looks as cool as a cucumber. Both players in lovely apparel this morning. Nice little range that T2 has to offer.
They're selling some of the T2 merchandise in
7,
here as
8.
well. Some wonderful colours in store. But let's get back to the table tennis.
9-7.
That's not what you want from the Shibaev racket at this stage of the game. This is unusual now from Shibaev. This is the first match in the T2 system that he really seems to be negative.
Nice little flick right out of the park there. Even when you have Samsonov's wingspan, really tough to get out to that one. So Samsonov, he wants to win this set now. Try and get one of these two serves. And there it is, straight off. It's another very comfortable set from Vladimir Samsonov.
Game to Samsonov of Team JJ.
You can see, kill himself serve, you know? Yeah, 7-8. This is you can see that, you can feeling about that.
Time.
Yeah, now you serve, sometimes change. Yeah, don't only
Clear.
one way.
4th game, Shibaev to serve, Lovov.
So we're straight back to the table for game 4. Samsonov in the lead. And very deserving of his lead so far. Always tough when you're playing against someone that knows your game. A lot of concentration needed now. If he's wanting to win this one and come away with that $1,000. And with only 5.5 minutes remaining, if we don't get to the end of this set, it's whoever's leading that will count.
2-1.
And that will be 1 point towards their individual scores and for the team's overall score.
What a forehand winner cross court there for Samsonov.
1-3.
Playing with a little bit more power now. Trying to aggravate the Russian on the other side. Look, I can mix the game up. I'm going to keep you guessing.
Very good linking of shots there from the Russians' racket. Good air conditioning system that they have in here. But these guys are working so hard, the sweat just pouring off them.
Oh, another little cheap point from the Samsonov serve. Shabayev just not reading it. Having a little bit of trouble on receive this morning.
It's just brilliant the way that Vladdy can just ride the storm out there. Just soak up the power. And there is lots of power from that Shabayev racket, I can assure you of that.
Little fist pump there from Shabayev, trying to get himself a little bit more motivated. Still could be a little louder from the Shabayev court. Used to hearing him shout the house down.
Oh, lovely. Keeping the racket high. Nice little dispatching of the shot straight down the line.
Nice little change of play there from Samsonov. Not going long with the receive, just opting to play another one short, trying to get Shabayev to come in, getting a loose ball in return.
6-5.
It's amazing just how Samsonov serve can just spray all over the table. Same action, but can go long, short, middle, wide.
5-7.
Right ball there from Shabayev. We've seen him use it against England's Paul Drinkle the other day. Was working a treat then, just not getting to grips with it today.
He's focused right in for this one. Is Big Mays. How well Shabayev is sticking in there. Crowd are not so pumped for this one. I think it's just more appreciation all round of what they're seeing.
Last minute jump of the racket from Shabayev, adding a little bit more arc on the ball. Tough to deal with when the ball is that high.
It's much better from Shabayev as we're under a minute to go now. This 2-point lead could just be enough just to slow things down even now.
Player. Nine, 8.
We could see a sudden death here. Samsonov in at the table, ready to receive. Look, he's agitated.
And we've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. A yellow card.
9-8.
I think it's fitting that Shabayev gets the first yellow card here.
Samsonov just throwing a serve in there, saying, I'm here, that was my serve.
So two of the nicest lads on the tour. You have Vladimir Samsonov and Timo Boll. They're both really despondent at the moment, trying to continue the game, but the other player slowing it down. But that's what we have in the T2 system.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but
look at the anger there from the Belarusian. We're not used to seeing that at all. Look at this, so 26 forehand winners in the Vladimir Samsonov camp, only 14 for Alexander Shabayev.
It was always the bigger, fast rallies that suited Shabayev. The deft touch round the net, that's where it suited Vladimir Samsonov.
So I'm kissing the floor there.
And a wonderful match again we had in store. And I think it was fitting that both players ended in a 2-all draw.
Welcome back. So far, the interaction has been fantastic. One of the audience has been very, very dynamic and supportive. What's your name here?
My name is Locke.
Locke. So, so far, do you like this new scoring system?
Yes, it's very interesting.
What do you like most, though?
It involves a strategy also, because depending on timings, sometimes you need a plan to plan your times to win a whole match.
Well, that's good. Any particular team or particular person you like most here?
Yeah, I like Michael Mays.
Michael Mays, captain. Captain, did you hear that? You got a fan here, die-hard fan here. There you go. All right. Well, stick around. When we come back, Game 5. All right, we need a players here. We know what the next one is going to be between Sun Yingsha of China replacing Wu Yang here, and we're going to play here Hina again. Well, due to one of his teammates' illness, Yun Hai unfortunately is ill, so we have to use Hina. We have to actually ask Hina here to replace her. So let's do the coin. This round of coin toss. Yes, please. Shasha, your turn.
Red. Red.
Red. Okay, let's go. Guess what? Hina, you have the luck.
Receive.
Receive. All right, bring them on. And Game 5 is to start.
So here we go. We're in for the final women's match in this fascinating tussle between Team Mays and Team JJ.
You'll notice here that we're seeing Hina Hayata for the second time. This is due to Yang Hae-yoon having to be replaced. Now, Yang Hae-yoon suffered a little bit of a kidney stone last night, was rushed into hospital. But amazingly though, she's still here on the bench supporting her team in T2 spirit. Sun Yingsha here in the blue top, age 16. Ranked currently 10, highest ranking 10, but I'm sure that is soon to change. She's the up-and-coming Chinese athlete.
And a nice view again of the Hayata backhand. Seen plenty of that in match 1. And Wang Luan Fun of Malaysia again has the favoured seat in the house.
Soon of Team JJ to serve. Love all. One love.
Now, you've got to favour Sun Yingsha here a little bit, purely because she's fresh, coming out of the blocks first match. Hina Hayata had a strong match earlier against Matilda Ekholm from Sweden, tying 2 games all. She might feel a little bit tired.
One, two.
Sun Yin Sha here just opening up an early lead. So important and crucial to have a lead in the first set and try to clinch that crucial first set. More so in the T2 system, of course, because we've only got 24 minutes to rack up as many points as we can.
Leg 3-2.
Oh, look at this. Forehands out of the block from Sun Yin Sha. She really means business here. Look, full rotation into the body. Hina Hayata playing the right stuff here though, staying close to the table, trying to absorb as much of Sun Yin Sha's power as possible.
3-4.
For all of you wondering, the score of this match will not have any effect on Hina Hayata's individual result. The points will go to Sun Yin Sha though if she does retrieve any. But for all of yous out there, we needed to get a match in. Nice for the crowd to see Hina Hayata in action for the second time.
5-4.
Such good momentum there from the Sun racket. Once she's opened up with speed, the next 3 or 4 shots, she just maintains that pace on the ball.
Leg 4-7.
Time and time again, we see Sun Yin Sha just going a little bit too far away from the table. She's got a lot of power on her forehand side, just needs to stay in, ride out the storm, pick the right shot, and then absolutely drilling the ball into the Hina Hayata middle.
Good shout there from Sun. Generating a lot of power from nothing really. And remember, if we do make it as far as 10 points all, it's just going to be a sudden death point here. Lots of different rules and regulations here in the T2 Asian Pacific League.
7-8.
A lot of you at home may think, well, if this match doesn't matter towards Hina Hayata's individual score, then why is she putting on such a fight? The score does go to the team result though, so any sets, any games that Hina can get will be best for the team.
10-7.
Lovely. Anyone that thinks that she's just all about power, well, look at that one.
11-7.
She can do both though, sending an absolute rocket cross court. And that'll tie up the first game for Sun Yin Sha. Little smile there, nice to see from the 16-year-old, just relaxing into this T2 system.
Second game, Hayata of Team Maize to serve. Love all.
Players have come back to the same side of the table again. They'll only change after 2 games.
Love 1. One all.
Oh, and many times she's going to win directly, going to the Hina Hayata forehand. So much power there. You can see her, the ball just taking the ball right in front of her body.
2 all.
Wonderful little change there. Gripping round the left-hand side of the ball. Change the receives, just like we've seen in the last match with Vladimir Samsonov. It was all about changing the speed and the pace in receive.
That shot warranted a few shouts from the crowd. They've been really loving this action this morning. Lovely little serve there, just falling off the side of the table. You don't always have to play short on the serve as long as the angle is good.
Yes! The Hina Hayata forehand and backhand really flowing, ripping it down the near side.
Acknowledgement from Timo Ball. They're going, that was wide indeed.
Oh, the crowd are on their feet there. That was brilliant. Both players ripping shots. So far away from the table.
Bench absolutely loving that. Michael saying, yep, that's the ball you need. Change the receive. Create a little bit of confusion on the other side of the table for Sun Yin Sha.
8-4.
Catching that ball a little bit too flat, not spinning over the top of the ball like we've seen her do. Absolutely drilled that forehand cross court.
Good linking again between serve and first ball. Hayata, 6 set points. And there it is at the first time of asking. Well, probably the best set we've seen from Hina Hayata.
Makes receive after play. If you play too normal, she will mix here, service here, here, everything make change, and then play. Very good set. Good Hina, good fight. Come on.
Very
Continue.
Good advice from the Dane.
Players change
And that's the way that table tennis should be played. None of this flick out every single ball, play onto the wings, boring, boring, boring. Change it up. Lots of flair, lots of good, clear decision making.
Well, for a lot of you out there that say the women's game is just fast-paced, no flair, are you sure you're watching the game here? This is great stuff. Sun Yin Sha just forgetting a little bit of the rule there, running after that ball. Of course, we have the multi-ball system. A new ball is fired in every single point just to keep the play in motion.
And 15 seconds between points. We've already seen in the previous match Alexander Shabayev getting a big yellow card for time wasting. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty more of that if anyone is going against the rules and regulations that have been set by the T2 officials.
Lovely little forehand there from Sun Yin Sha, fully rotating out of her right hip, making sure she makes lovely contact with the ball. Of course, the racket in front of her body, so important. A little bit unlucky there, but of course that's down to Hina Hayata playing directly over the ball, cutting the pace a little bit. The ball dropped a little bit too short. Sun Yin Sha just didn't adapt.
Normally Hayata very comfortable on that backhand wing, and those serves that she cuts round the left hand side of the ball means a lot of the time the ball does come back to that corner.
Oh, she injected some last minute pace into that forehand. The racket head speed doubling than some of her other previous forehands we've seen in the Ekholm match. Mixing the play beautifully here in the T2 cavern, following Michael Mays' advice to the absolute T. Interesting here though, the clock does feel like it's ticking down a little bit between points between the two women here. We'd love to see a little bit of a timer on that, just to see if they are drifting over the 15 seconds.
Wow, I think she enjoyed the ball coming back so she could hit another one.
No bounce there at all, just flew, no bounce. Struggling there for Hina Hayata, very difficult ball indeed. You can see upset with the bounce of the table.
And sometimes that can be when the logo makes contact with the playing surface. The ball doesn't jump the way that it normally would. Remember this week, it's the DHS D40 ball that they use week in, week out on the World Tour stage. That's the ball they're using. Probably the best ball we have on show at the moment. Timo Boll certainly expressed his delight at this new ball. So many of the previous ones far too soft, more like rugby balls.
Sun Yin Sha there, a little bit despondent, just taking a little bit longer to set in and receive.
Oh, what a wonderful little shot there. Such high level here. And this bodes well for Asian table tennis all round. We have the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo coming up very soon, remember. And both of these players, I'm sure, will be in contention.
就还有2个球啊，还有2个球，就想好这2个球，一个发球，一个接发球。你先把
There we go. Points 1 on service. 15-14 to Hina Hayata at the minute.
Saying there, Iga Facho, one more service. Well, make sure that she does something with this one.
And it wasn't enough. Hina Hayata joins her back at 9-all. Team May is on their feet, urging the player over the line. And look, the crowd are absolutely in full form here today.
9-all.
It's a full house in the Pinewood Studios here. Studio 2. Oh, brushing the top of the net. That's the time to get a little bit of fortune. Save it till 9-all. So it's game point for the lefty from Japan.
Sun Yin Cha there, showing that age is just a factor. A lot of experience kicking around that 16-year-old body, playing deep in the left hip of Hina Hayata, causing her to become unbalanced.
As they would say in Scotland, nae fear. Absolutely no fear at all. So here we go. It's sudden death. Oh, and that's the receive that she'd struggled against previously. It was the right time, I felt, for Hina Hayata to throw that one in. Well played, Sun.
It would be lovely if you could see the Team Maze's bench reaction to that one. Timo Boll on his feet, stomping the floor in frustration.
我现在你先把上来把比分1直领先啊，把前面开局要抓好啊，跑起来还一直的气儿就老停在那儿。
Fourth game, Hayata to serve, love all.
So both ladies back to the table again. It's been a high level match here. Just like the previous 4 matches that we've had. We've just got one men's match to come after this one. And they're nicely poised at the moment with Team JJ on 9 and Michael Mays on 10.
Forehand there from Sun Yin Cha, so deceptive at the minute, choosing last second of where she's going to place the ball. Hina Hayata struggling to stay up the table, has to drift to end up reaching the ball. Lovely little banana flick there from Hina Hayata, adding a little bit of pressure on the Sun Yin Cha serve.
Oh, we've all been there before. The good old serve right down the Taraflex floor.
Taking that ball super early, racing it up the line past Hina Hayata. Almost like being on a tennis court and being passed at the net.
So many variations in play from the Chinese racket.
Lovely little last second jump of the racket there, out of the hand. And people say that women's game has no talent. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Would any of you adapted that late in the game?
Every point being played in a really different way. Great service placement, variation, spin and length.
9-1. Yang's got to be watching at home today thinking, Sun Yin Sha, you're doing a good job as my replacement.
That's a great point there from Yang's substitute, Hina Hayata. If we don't finish this game until less than 2 minutes, then we would go into a kill zone game, and we've not had one of those yet. It's very unusual.
Well, we may have had one if Alexander Shubayev sped up against the Belarusian Vladimir Samsonov, earning himself the first yellow card in T2 history.
Yeah, it was very clever. Alexander Shubayev playing a little bit of hide and seek, hiding under the table, saying, come out and get me. So it's 7 game points.
11-3.
And there it is, a very comfortable game from Sun, and we will not be going into the kill zone because we have more than 2 minutes left on the clock. So it's going to be a short game until that buzzer roars in our ears.
Time. Players, please.
Change. Try, enjoy match and everything, okay? What, sir? I'll play.
Michael Mears there just confirming, oh, you're telling me to stop coaching there? Oh, okay. I'll just waste a little bit of time by asking you what you meant there, even though he knew rightly, the cheeky captain from Team Maze.
Sounded very Scottish there. Just go out and enjoy it. So here we go. And this is huge. The bench on their feet. Shubayev. Let's keep an eye on the clock.
Yang Ha-Yun on her feet, kidney stone and all in tow, right on her feet for Hina Hayata, replacement for Yang Ha-Yun. Cheeky little Shubayev there saying, slow down, slow down. Why don't you get yourself a yellow card, Hina Hayata?
Time's out.
Michael Mays might win the award for the best tactics out there. He knows when to use his timeout. Why not use it at this pivotal moment in the match?
Everything, you very good. Continue. Come on. Sa.
3 left.
How few unforced errors have been on show. Far more winners from Sun's racket. 3 points in 23 seconds. And even if you were Usain Bolt now, you would not be able to run quickly enough between points to win 4 in 12 seconds.
Of course, though, Sun Yin Sha will still walk away with the $1,000, but that's not all. It's important. 2 points to the Team Maze with that little victory in set 5.
What a wonderful match again from both players. Sun Yin Sha showing the talent that she has for the game, and also Hina Hayata really playing her part.
Lovely little highlights here of a fantastic 5-set match for you to enjoy back home.
There were some cracking rallies on show again. It's been a great afternoon's play, and we're still going to have one more men's match. That was a cracking forehand, that one. But it was Japan against China, and a thoroughly deserved win for Sun, and a comfortable 3-2 victory.
All right, folks, welcome back after this encounter between the two sensational players. Both are teenagers. Sasha is with us. Sasha， 这场比赛确实打得很惊险啊，而且两人比分也很咬得很紧。第3局是不是一个转折对你来说？因为第三局是你是在比分领先的情况下被敌方拿到几个追上几分，最后还是顶了下来。
对吧？因为那局确实很关键吧，然后自己一直领先，然后当时其实自己有点着急了吧，想快点打，但是对方今天打的确实也很好，然后自己后面没有什么准备吧，然后好多球自己总感觉能拉死，然后老是停顿嘛。
但是最终还是胜出哈，这个总分上你还是战胜了对手。另外有一点，你是第一次来参加这样的比赛 ，replacing 武阳代替了中国选手武阳来这儿参加比赛。但是你第一次来到这边这样的比赛中，已经有很多观众缘啊。莎莎的粉丝在哪里啊？ Wow, they're here quite a lot. Say hi to them， 跟他们说2句什么话？
谢谢你们为我加油，然后我会继续努力。
There you go. Thank you, Sasha. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, and stick around. Game 6 is to unfold. All right, welcome back. Game 6 is about to start between Harimoto and Chen Jian-an. Jian-an, let's give you a chance to choose.
Blue.
Blue, all right. Well, there you go.
Service.
Service. Okay, game 6.
So, we're back in the cavern, match 6 of 6. And who better to bring into the cavern than Tomokazu Harimoto against Chen Jian-an.
Tomokazu Harimoto, of course, age 14, was the youngest player ever at the age of 12 to win under 21 ITTF World Tour event in Japan in 2016.
And here's Chen Jian-an, the lefty, ranked at the moment at 36. He's been as high as top 20 in the world at 17. Look at the pace that these guys hit between the rallies. And the referee again, referee Fun of Malaysia. She was quite quiet in the last match. There wasn't too much controversy involved. There has been in some of the other matches, with Alexander Shabayev picking up a yellow card. And in typical Harimoto style, why not go around the net post in the first point?
Now we've seen Harimoto inject a little bit of pace against Jusei Hook the other day. He'll be looking to get off to a flying start here, injecting some forehand pressure against Chen Qianan.
And the rule change in table tennis now, you can dribble the ball back off your fingers. It's still in play.
1-3. Mia's team currently sits 11-10 against Team JJ. So interesting enough, they sent Harimoto from Team JJ up last, thinking, well, he's our young gun. Might as well send him in the sixth match.
That's the new generation. We will flick out as much as we can. He's also got wonderful touch though, does Tomokazu.
6-1. Really got to ask what is in the water back in Japan. A lot of young players coming through now. A lot of them in contention for 2020 Tokyo Olympics. So will be interesting to follow their progress.
The dead serves at the moment you would think would be Mizutani and Kokiniwa, but I'm sure Harimoto is going to be right in the mix.
Well, he's beaten both of them pretty recently. Jun Mitsutani in the World Championships.
7-3.
And I think he beat Kokiniwa back in the China Open.
8-3.
Bit of a slow start for Chen Qianan. Maybe a little bit nervous playing this younger kid. And when you play the youngsters, you just have to get in their face.
Well, he has to look past age here. There's only 3 places that separate them on the world rankings. Harimoto sitting at 39, Chen Qianan only 3 places higher, 36.
Let 3-9.
Better from Chen. He's got to look to attack, and even if he doesn't win this set, pick up a few points now. Find some sort of momentum for the start of the next one.
Can't be serving long and deep into the Harimoto backhand though. Look at this, he has so much time there. Adapts really quickly, playing the racket right in front of his body with injected pace.
第二局的时候，你要稍微注意点，它会加一些节奏，加快节奏或加快质量，这个时候你要防住啊。前面的发球接发球都很好，对吧？这个斜线你给他正手不怕的，压直线也都可以，但是你的正手位你要一定要有直线球啊。现在上来要把比分死死挠住，抓住啊，千万1分都不能放。OK， 好。
Second game, Harimoto to serve. Love all.
We're not spending too much time between the games. We're straight back in. Both players back to the same side that they were for the first set. That's what we have in the T2 rules. We only change after the 2 sets. Must be lovely when table tennis makes that much sense to you, just knowing where the ball's going to go.
Chen Qianan happy to play around the net here, trying to cut down the pace from Harimoto.
Samsonov looking on there and going, oh, and he's thinking, don't think I've ever in my 41 years played a shot like that. So really appreciating it. The older lads, the youngsters.
Harimoto showing no fear here against the older man of Chen Qianan.
2-4. Leg 2-4. 3-4.
Michael Mays there saying good action, cutting right underneath the ball.
4-all.
Better. Chen, he really has to fight with his feet here to get in.
Timo ball there going, yeah, that was okay, I suppose.
5-all.
Interesting though, Team Mays under a little bit of pressure, match currently at 11-all. They looked in fine form a couple of days ago, dispatching of Team Pearson 21-8.
A wonderful touch over the ball. The way he's able to just jump the racket out of his hand slightly. Watch this. Really good, aggressive short touch. There's not much more you could do. Harimoto played the right shot there. It was the block back.
Lovely little backhand punch there from deep. Don't need to add a little bit of spin if you can drive the ball with enough power.
So again, nicely poised. 7-all in this second set.
8-7.
Well, needs to do more of that.
Absolutely. Needs to be more aggressive here. You'll be able to see it here the way he fully rotates into his forehand. Look at that. No coming back of that. A comeback.
8-9.
Okay, fighting like a bear out there is Chen Qianan, voicing it up, and Mays, again, I was going to say off the bench, I don't think he's actually ever sat down.
10-8.
Lovely little view there of our TTX section in the back. Colourful, of course, for our youth developmental stage.
11-8.
Michael Mays there walking right on the turret flex floor. This is crucial as Mays now take a 1-game lead.
Spirited effort from the Chinese Taipei athlete.
Good. To forehand. I must first change. What? I must change. Yeah, change. Yeah, must change sometimes. Like this. Very good. Come on.
Players change side.
I think Chen Qianan accepting that he's going to have to think his way through this one.
Lovely little change of service there, long and deep to the Harimoto backhand. Not many people would choose to go there off service.
1-all.
Continuously serving half long, wants Harimoto to spin high. We know Chen Qianan can deal with the spin.
Come on! I just want to play one of those backhands in my career. Just one.
Full rotation there from the Harimoto forehand. Throws his entire little 14-year-old body into that shot.
Oh, flicked out of the park there, though. Wonderful.
Interesting tactic developing here. Michael Mees says target the Harimoto forehand. And there we go, confirmation of the advice working.
Very good there. That little bit similar to Timo Boll when he spins up and he gets that ball to sit low on the table.
Didn't affect Harimoto too much though. Able to win directly off the service. Just a little bit more spin than Chen was anticipating.
5-4.
There we go. Harimoto choosing to turn on the forehand side to play a backhand. Not too confident at the minute, playing short off his forehand.
4-6.
It's the right shot from the youngster. Just misfiring. Whoa! Have some of that, wee man, says Chen. And the wee man responds with another big shot. This is great stuff all.
That was more difficult than it looked like at home, folks. That ball's not easy to hit and put away. Harimoto dealt with that superbly. Look. Oh, just bouncing wide.
Oh. Again, players demonstrating and knowing the right time to get a lucky little net. Oh, and there's another one.
The look on Timo Boll's face there going, oh, I'm glad I'm not Harimoto. Well, it's getting a little bit aggressive in the coach's camp. JJ just launching a bottle at Michael Mees.
11-6. Game to
There is all credit to Chen Qianan. He's matured as a player during this match, really knowing the right times to change the game up.
Here he's so, here he fast. Otherwise, very good. Perfect, move legs, forehand very fast. Then he no chance. You're so strong. Very good. Come on.
对不对？正手接也没关系的呀，对不对？就两个意外球，对不对？
Mei Guanqi, no problem. Well, there is a problem at the moment.
Love all.
2 sets to 1 down. The youngster has to keep going though. It's amazing how quickly the game can disappear in table tennis.
Interesting to see. Harimoto's forehand not as well oiled as we have seen it previously in the T2 so far.
2-1.
But the young Japanese kid has great composure. He will not drop his head. He will think and reset himself back into the service position. Oh, this match has everything. Vladimir Samsonov leaning forward, Matilda Akam leaning forward, Timo Boll leaning forward. All in anticipation for the next point.
5-1.
If you're in the Chen camp, you have to be absolutely delighted with the attitude
5-1.
that he's possessed. He's winning in the stats at the moment, and in the stat that really matters, which is the score line.
Michael May is saying there, use your forehand chop serve, come right underneath the ball. Don't play long to Harimoto's backhand. There we go, confirmation there. Michael May is right on it. Harimoto clawing his way back into this set. 3-point deficit now, still on the serve.
6-4.
Again, wonderful touch. So close to the edge of the table.
A little bit of confusion there in Chen's face, just not too sure what happened.
6-4.
Well, there's not too much confusion on that shot. Full rotation into that backhand, saying, I'll go to your forehand all day, kid.
4-8.
You've got to remember, we still have more than 8 minutes left here. Still time for this set and possibly 1 or 2 more.
5-8.
Well, there we go. Michael May is right on it again, saying, don't play to Harimoto's backhand. He is there in waiting. Play to his forehand.
9-6.
Look at the anguish there.
Yeah, beautiful technique. And chopping that ball long. Keeping the disguise and keeping right in there scoreline wise.
7-10.
But it's 3 game points for the inspired Chen.
First bit of frustration we've seen from Harimoto. Be interesting to see if JJ can calm his player down and compose himself.
Eight, 6, and 7. The last 3 sets for Chen. Wonderful view there of the crowd over there, and behind them is the T2 juniors section. Wonder if Tomokazu Harimoto could be part of the T2 juniors. Probably too good for that.
1 left.
Yeah, confirmation there. Stop leaning back, Harry. Gotta rotate forward. First forehand there that's been well oiled from the Harimoto camp. A little bit of a replay for you. You can see full rotation, taking the ball forward.
The hand. Just lightening the hand here to let the spin take effect. He needed to change hands there, did Harimoto. You're so far out of the court. When you run back across, you have to change hands.
Well, the aggression is still up in the youngster. We'll never see this boy drop his head, unlike some of the juniors on the World Tour circuit these days. Again and again, that backhand working an absolute treat going into the Chen forehand. Look at the angle created on the Harimoto racket there. Look at what it means to him.
4-2.
4-3. 4-all.
Better slow spin from the Chinese Taipei athlete. And he gets us back now to 4-all.
4-5.
So confident there in the backhand side is Harimoto, playing with style and finesse. A lot of you back home would wish to even just to play one of those, never mind about 25-30.
5-all.
It's good though for people to watch back home. The excuses of, oh, I'm playing against a left-hander. I can't play against left-handers. Get that ball out wide to the forehand. You know, no indecision. Oh! If that had went on, that was unbelievable.
5-6.
So easy on the eye, this stuff. The way he raced back in, just missed the open table. I think it's time for a breather for all of us.
反控这要得多学一个，还搓长配合起来。你哥现在很简单，现在你的球非常简单，反控制你没学到，搓长你现在会，但是后面人家等着你在那边，肯定给你很高质量的这个弧圈球，对不对？对吧？没关系，给点自己点放开打啊。
Time. Five, 6.
Back in play then.
6-all.
Hats off to Tomokazu, the 14-year-old. Sometimes you got to win some ugly points like that. They all count.
6-all.
Will we get to the end of this one? Could we get into a kill zone game?
That showed us right at our commentary seat.
I was hiding under the table there. I was scared.
Let 6-7. 8-6.
Well, if Harimoto runs away with this set, we'll have our first ever kill zone in this afternoon's fixture.
8-7.
Oh, a wonderful backhand from deep. The energy, the penetration, and the arc on that ball. Super.
8-all.
Just not really dealing with the power of Chen at the minute. Just not getting grip on the grips of holding the ball on. Holding the racket a little bit too hard at the minute. Needs a softer hand.
9-8.
That was the time to slice right underneath it with chop. Another good service delivery required.
9-all.
Michael Mia's collapsing to his knees there. That was a big miss off the Chen racket. Just how much it means to the coaches is magnificent to see. All four coaches highly competitive though.
Ah, crash flick. Well, Tomo has to win both points now.
11.
And there it is. Hats off to Chen Qianan. What a spirited attempt from him. And we are going to head into a kill zone.
Five points, just play. Play very good. The same service, this is good.
Time.
Referee screams time. So we're straight back in. It's going to be first to 5 points.
Game.
At 4-all.
First to 5 points.
Sudden death. Excitement here in the 15,000 square footed cavern.
1 love.
Forehand right into the left hip of Chen. A little bit of a smarter play from Harimoto, taking the ball away from the Chen racket. Second one again, right into the Chen, just a little bit wider than his racket was on the backhand side. These little inches are important.
1-2.
Another point goes with service.
Leg. 1-2.
And there we go, the first point against the serve.
Doesn't he do so well off those net cord points though? Such feeling from the 14-year-old's arm.
That's it, don't complain about someone being lucky, just get the ball back.
Three, 2.
We don't see the score at the moment, but let's not worry about that. 3-2 at the moment.
3-all.
So at 3-all, again, we are beautifully poised in this deciding game.
3-all.
The Mays bench standing up. Everyone apart from Timo.
4-3.
Match point in the kill zone for Chen. Wow, he flew into that one.
Timo just slapping his own leg there. Little smile from the German.
Wow, the crowd are so vocal here. Oh, Tomokazu Harimoto wins the kill zone. What a spirited effort from the young lad. Possibly the best match we've seen today. So many points just like this one there. Both players battling to get the ball back. And it's confirmation that Chen Xianan takes the game by 4 games to 2. We'll sit back, enjoy some of the stats now that we have in front of us. 22 backhand winners to 14 from the Harimoto racket. And let's sit back. I'm sure these highlights could last 5 or 6 minutes. There were so many great points in this one. Contrast of styles was very easy on the eye for us all to watch. Well, it's been an incredible afternoon's play here in the T2 Cavern. A deserved win again for Team Mays, and it was 4-2 to Chen.
All right, folks, Team Mays captain Michael is with me here. Michael, you must be pleased with your players' performance today, given that everybody is on board.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic day today. I mean, everybody was fighting 110%. And yeah, what can I say? I'm very proud. It was a tough day. We had a strong opponent, but everybody just, yeah, gave 110%. And in the end, we got 15 sets. So yeah, I'm very pleased.
I'm sure. So given the situation, really, and Yang Ha-Yun couldn't play today due to her illness, and how did you manage to galvanize everybody to be really so excited on court?
Yeah, first of all, I felt very sorry for Janja In Hun. She had a tough night, went to the hospital during the night, but she was here all the match. She didn't want to miss it, so I'm very happy for that. And I think it shows that we have a strong team spirit in our team, which is very important. But yeah, we managed it quite easy. I mean, the players are professional and they are used to deal with different situations all the time. So yeah, it was not good, but we survived.
Definitely. You know, you got a lot of supporters here. Some of them really like you and so much. And what would you say to them, really? Well, your idol Michael is here. Look at that. The crowd loves you. What would you like to say to them?
No, I'll just like to say to all the fans, I mean, without the fans, we don't have a sport. So keep coming.
All right, keep coming. Did you hear that? Michael, thanks a lot. Congratulations. All right, keep coming is the word. Now let's look at the current standings as of right now. In the men's singles, of course, Chen Jian, with his victory today, again is taking the lead, followed by Shibaya. Now the second half of the 6 players here. All right, now look at the women's side. On women's leaderboard, Sun Yin Sha of China replacing Wu Yang is still taking the lead. And the bottom 6 here as well. All right, now look at the standings as of right now from all these teams. Team Mays, no wonder he's so happy. Now Team Mays is taking the lead. And these are the specific fixture results. All right, folks, and after this match, of course, today on day 3 of round 2, we still have one more fixture to go, featuring Team Rossi and Team Person tonight, starting at local time, 5 p.m. Be sure to join us if you can. Once again, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate your participation. And until 5 p.m., bye for now. Take care.
Transcending geography and cultures. Yet amidst the universal nature of the game, it has struggled to attain the recognition it deserves, often viewed as mere pastime or simple hobby. Many theories arise to explain this view, perhaps the unrelenting dominance of a single nation or the emergence of competing sports. Its brilliance yet to be unveiled, seeking the light to bring out its fire and passion. That the beauty has always been there, it just needed care. Love something, we're willing to make sacrifices. We sometimes take chances. We celebrate individuality. We unite under common aspirations, and we dare to dream, to realize all that is possible.